मशहूर सिंगर केके की मौत मामले में अब कोलकाता पुलिस आयुक्त विनीत गोयल का भी बयान सामने आया है। दरअसल उन्होंने कहा है कि कॉन्सर्ट वाले ऑडिटोरियम में एसी ठीक से काम कर रहा था, साथ ही वहां जगह की भी कोई कमी नहीं थी। उन्होंने आगे कहा है कि केके के आने से पहले ही मौके पर सुरक्षा के सभी इंतजाम कर लिए गए थे। साथ ही उन्होंने बताया है कि पुलिस के पास एक वीडियो है जिसमें यह साफ देखा जा सकता है कि लोग केके के गानों पर डांस और एंजॉय कर रहे हैं। ऐसे में अगर ऑडिटोरियम में क्षमता से अधिक लोग होते तो लोग इतनी आसानी से वहां डांस नहीं कर पाते। अक्सर ऐसी जगहों पर भीड़ हो जाती है, लेकिन ऐसी कोई स्थिति नहीं थी कि लोगों को उससे ज्यादा परेशानी हो रही हो। आपको बता दें, दक्षिण कोलकाता के नजरुल मंच में बीते मंगलवार को एक समारोह का आयोजन किया गया था। वहां करीब 1 से 1.5 घंटे तक अपनी प्रस्तुति देने के बाद जब के अपने होटल लौटे तो वह असहज महसूस करने लगे थे और अचानक बेहोश भी हो गए थे। इसके बाद गायक को दक्षिण कोलकाता के एक निजी CMRI अस्पताल ले जाया गया था, जहां रात करीब 10 बजे चिकित्सकों ने उन्हें मृत घोषित कर दिया था। चिकित्सकों ने तब संदेह जताया था कि उनकी मौत हार्ट अटैक के चलते हुई है।
Police presence at that particular place. A police arrangement under the charge of Assistant Commissioner of Police was there in place well before his arrival. In fact, the program was continuing from much earlier than when he arrived. And as the incidents of overcrowding happens, we are basically taking some measures from our end so that these kind of incidents do not happen, and we can provide some kind of emergency medical help to the people if there is a need for it, especially to the artists, to the people who are present there, if there is kind of emergency there. So that is why we are requesting henceforth that there is a medical ambulance should be kept with a doctor. There is a hospital should be identified well in advance in case of emergency where people can be taken to the particular hospital, and there should be control on the number of people. If the number of seats are X number of seats, then they should not be distributing more number of tickets. So we are putting a mechanism in place so that we ensure this particular process. And we also would request the organizers in some instances that they can put up video screens, etc., so that people can watch this the performances even outside. So in these kind of shows, it so happens, and what our experience has been, that people are not inside the hall all the time. They keep coming in and coming out. So some people get in, some people get out. That kind of thing keeps happening. So here I think we've seen some of the visuals. So from different angles, the visuals have been collected, and I think there was a visual from a drone also. There was a drone inside, and so that gives a much clearer idea about the presence of people inside the mall. So from this, when you look at it from front, it looks very, very exceptionally crowded. But when you look at it, then people are standing, and there is space between them. And I think you can appreciate the kind of basically rush which was there. So there was no stampede kind of situation or anything which was there. Crowd was well under control, and that is what our officers and men who were present and deployed for duty have told us. So at no point of time, organizers, artists, the people, musicians who were there on the stage, the students who were there, they did not bring to the notice of the police that there was something amiss, or there is something overcrowding, or they are facing problems, etc. So when he after his arrival, he actually went to the stage much later at about 7:05. This incident of fire extinguisher happened outside the Nazrul Manch Hall, on the back side, which is almost about 150 meters away from the green room where KK was basically was there at when he arrived at 6:20. This incident must have happened about 4-5 minutes later, where actually there was a small argument amongst some of the people who were trying to get into the stage, and that is where I think somebody used this particular fire extinguisher. Nothing serious happened to anyone. Police intervened. They basically separated the people, and situation was brought to control almost immediately without any delay. So this is one part. The second part, the functioning of air conditioning which I think to the best of our knowledge we have tried to find out from the KMDAs and etc. So the air conditioning was functional. Regarding the other aspects, we are inquiring into exactly how many people were there, a lot of controversies which are going around in this. We have a very clear video where you can actually see people sitting, standing comfortably and sort of dancing, etc. So in fact, we share you that particular video also, which you also can have a look at it. So I don't think there was any kind of overcrowding might be there to some extent. I will not say that capacity was 2,500, it could be slightly beyond that. But there was no such a that people were absolutely short of space, they were sweating and they were having issues. The people who were sort of there in the visitors gallery or people who were come to watch the show. So that is there. Just thought I will share some of these facts, and I think you are already aware of findings of the